Thank you for the abundance that you're about to bestow upon me. I am open to your divine, angelic, thrift angel ways. Show me the opulence. Ooh, she's a beautiful day to thrift. I am open to whatever the thrift angels bestow upon me. I do have Halloween and fashion month trends in mind. Feathers, tassels, slouchy, dreamy, nightwear, sleepwear vibes, Roccoco, Renaissance-y, Edwardian stuff as well. I saw quite a few marching band jackets, which I've always loved. I mean, the odds of finding that, but hey, we put it out there. We never know. If you're new here, my name is Faye, and we talk all things thrift, vintage, sustainable fashion, and what I like to call opulence. So that means we take secondhand and we reinvent it into first class chic. Ooh, yes, we do. It's a serious mood around here. Everybody is amazing. It's very supportive. We're chatty. So join us. Okay, let's go inside and just see what we find. Always looking for my store, opulence.com. Special jewelry accessories is my bag. Open to any really luxe natural fibers, which are pretty rare in thrift stores. But you never know if you never look. So let's call in those thrift angels. Thank you for the abundance that you're about to bestow upon me. I am open to your divine, angelic, thrift angel ways. Show me the opulence. But first, a fit check. Super comfy and casual today. My favorite white t-shirt. I've layered up some bling to elevate it and give it a Chanel vibe. These are all thrifted pieces, apart from this, which is actually by the Divine Harris Reed, and it's all upcycled gold. Can you see? Very cool. And my favorite cargo pants, which I actually found in our apartment building rubbish. They were just dumped, and they're like proper, like 90s Oz camo pants, and they fit me perfectly. I love them so much. Bit of bling on the hands. Love this chunky link bracelet. These are from my hubby for my birthday. My custom nails to elevate even further. Favorite shades. Thrifted these for $5. And then I've just got comfy little sandals on. See? Okay, let's go thrifting. Well, I think the thrift angels heard me, and it looks like we are off to a very good start. Hello, little one. So cute. Now, I have shiny disease, so the magpie in me gets stopped by anything with a bit of sparkle. Case in point, I had to take a moment for this gorgeous lady. Look at that detail. Okay, when I'm thrifting for accessories, which is pretty much all the time, first thing I do is go to the homewares and grab a good sized bowl so I can put the pieces in that and they don't fall through the cracks of the cart. All right, I did get distracted, got to admit. This is very Fendi sequin baguette. FYI, there's one available on Vestiaire Collective right now for a casual $12K if you've got that sitting around in the drawer. Obviously this one is just a copy, but hey, bit of fun. Bags like this always stop me in my tracks. The vintage, it's just gorgeous. The quality, they don't make them like this anymore. The beading, gorgeous clasp, so pretty. But unfortunately with a lot of vintage bags like this, they do have that moldy smell, and being asthmatic, I just can't, so had to leave her there. Another imitation vibe, Gucci Marmont velvet shoulder bag, pretty close, and again, if it's something that you want to play around with, then why not? Okay, let's talk accessories trends. According to Vogue, beaded jewelry is a big one, and they're talking about the opposing sensibilities. So infusing youthful energy with more polished ensembles, and I'm so into that at the moment. I will always fight for the cause of sequins during the day in a more casual vibe, and I love me a quirky, tongue-in-cheek t-shirt. This one was a cracker. Okay, this is another trend that I wanted to talk about, uniform dressing or khakis. You can see here the Prada Miu Miu aesthetic has really turned it on its head, and I love this color palette too. So a piece like that would be great for layering in to create that kind of effect, as would something like this. This is a vintage shirt. I really liked the print, but I didn't like that it was polyester. I'm definitely trying to err on the side of natural fibers, which are pretty rare. This one was a great one though. Again, I really like that almost kind of tribal print, and I think that would look great with some of the pieces that I've been sourcing for my store. A lot of that beaded jewelry. Pajama dressing or loungewear, slouchy kind of feel was another big trend from the spring summer 2025 collections, and Dolce & Gabbana really showed that down their runway. Look at that beautiful embroidery, and this piece had a very similar aesthetic, so you could dive into this to get that feel. Feathers. I'm always going to be about feathers, but apparently she's a big one for 2025-2026. So when I found this top that actually was kind of coming apart, I thought, well, I got to rescue her. The feathers are such a beautiful color, and I could reuse them on a pair of stilettos, like a beige or caramel pair of stilettos, or even white. Or I could use it on the trim of a skirt or trims of a sleeve. And then I always try to think about what I'm going to do with the other part of it. Could I turn it into a little crop top, or maybe even some kind of waist belt? Reuse, reinvent, my loves. Oh my god, the latest Alexander McQueen show has me in a chokehold. Literally. I am obsessed with these corseted neck pieces that went down the runway of the house's latest show. How divine. So when I saw this piece, I thought, especially for a $5, I thought, could I reinvent it? This cami was definitely Michael Kors coded, but sadly, just a poly. I had to pull up and check out the print on this knit top. Isn't it interesting? It's kind of giving runway vibes. I just thought it was so unique and cute. And then this piece definitely stopped me in my tracks. Look at that beaded bodice. Ooh, it's kind of giving a bit of Wicked, but would also be great for Halloween. I love that it's short, and I would definitely do that over a pair of like men's suit pants with a heel. You could do some choker necklaces. You could add a little jacket over the top, or a shirt underneath, or a bodysuit. This piece had a definite Gucci horsebit vibe. It's a wrap dress, so definitely kind of like the Diane von Furstenberg silhouette, but in the Gucci print. And this green was really gorgeous. I hadn't seen this brand before, but it looks like a pretty good one, and I just loved how pristine it was. I mean, I don't know how I would style something like that, but it definitely caught my eye. Calvin Klein, I liked the kind of tequila sunrise color palette of this, a little bit ombre. Cute vintage piece. Another area of the thrift store that I always pull up for is these kind of walls and little drawers. Always got to have a sift through. Not much like today, but I have been very lucky in the past. So I had a quick sift and search around here. But then this made me think about David Bowie in the Life on Mars music video from 1971. I mean, you could definitely go for Halloween vibes with a piece like this, or you could wear it seriously and emulate such a musical icon. I love David Bowie. I spot good moto style jackets from time to time in thrift stores, and I always got to check them out, because what I love about a piece like this is because they're legit. You're getting incredible leather, and it gives you that 90s kind of aesthetic. I mean, how funny is this t-shirt singlet? I had to get it for Lee. I don't even know if he'll wear it, and it would be ironic on him because he has such big muscles. It would be hilarious. I love t-shirts, so I always have a look through the men's t-shirts, because I don't really like the cut of women's. I feel like they're too short in the sleeves. I feel like they cut our arms off. They're too tight. Men's tees are just a vibe. They're relaxed. Tie-dye is awesome. This was really good. I was tempted by it, but I think maybe I just look like a bit of a clown. Hello, Kramer. Remember this shirt, the lobster shirt? This cracked me up, so I had to capture it quickly to show you. It's funny how fashion really emulates movies and TV, and I did a little sneaky of this guy because how chic is he? Look at him. He's got the hat, he's got the cool bag, and his shoes were giving. I think you can tell a lot about a man and good shoes. Back to the teas. This one had some wisdom. If ignorance is bliss, then why do we seek knowledge? Good question. This one would be great for Halloween or just anything in general. I liked that it was a little bit kind of painted and messed up. And then I spotted some cracker Harley Davidson tees. I always love the ones with the eagles. They didn't have that on it, but I think this one is going to be great to customize. Awesome color. The customer style was on point this day, so I had to do a sneaky of her as well. Isn't her skirt cool? I really like the bubble hem. And then another great piece for Halloween. You could definitely have some fun with that one. And look, oh, she was absolutely beautiful and only a $5. So I couldn't walk past. I felt like she was talking to me. So I had to grab her. We have a couple of beautiful Buddhas in our apartment, so she will be absolutely perfect to add in. I have a look at the art because I'm slowly building a wall in our staircase of black and white thrifted pieces. Good message here, bloom wherever you are planted. I think it's safe to say that the Thrift Angels definitely heard my car prayers because look what I found. Pristine condition, pure white, beautiful, large dream catcher. So I took that as a sign and she went into the cart. The other spot that I always have a look at is the haberdashery, the crafty section, because I can find good bits for my custom packaging. I've got a fun idea for these, so stay tuned. But yeah, I always have a look through just to see if there's things that I can reuse instead of buying new. And of course, this was a given. Hello, perfect for Halloween. Saw this beaded piece and I thought about it, but I wasn't really a fan of the colorful beads. I like this more kind of muted palette, so I don't know. What do you think? Should I have got it? I think maybe it looked a bit, I don't know, something. Brooches, hello. It's a given for me. I always have a look and I found two really beautiful ones. This set was a showstopper, very La Croix, and then I had to snap up this McQueen inspired scarf. Perfect for Halloween. Last stop on the magical thrifty tour is one of my favorite Lebanese restaurants. They have the proper coals that they cook the chicken on. Oh, it makes it taste so good. And here is my selection. Always got to get the pack with the chippies. The tabbouleh is so fresh and it's got like a really great tang to it. Labneh, if you love Lebanese food, you know, and I swear I could bathe in this stuff. It is just to die for. The fresh Lebanese bread, of course. I make up a good parcel. Oh my God, yum. Are you hungry? Let's dive in. Back home, tummy is full after the Lebanese food. So good. It's my favorite thing to do when I go to that store. There's this great Lebanese restaurant nearby, so when I'm done with my day of thrifting, I always have to pull up at the Lebanese and get Lee and I a good stash. Their labneh and tabbouleh is some of the best I've ever had, and I love Lebanese food. I did well today. The Thrift Angels were good to me, and I love this kind of no agenda approach sometimes. You just get surprised and you stay open. I still keep that very intentional mindset, like I'm really picky and I'm very careful with what I invite into my home or what I find for my store, and I think I'm very much focused on that now, so I'm not really looking for a lot of clothes for myself. I am looking for a few things, but I didn't find them today. I did very well in the accessories department. Some really gorgeous pieces to show you that are going to go up on obshopulence.com. Really interesting, unique, natural fibers, and just, yeah, good high grade, beautiful, beautiful pieces. So I'm excited to show you that. I did very well in the homewares as well, unexpectedly. So we'll do a little quick tour of where I've placed them in the home. Actually, maybe you can see one of them now. No, you probably can't. Anyway, I'll show you that soon. And I found a little bit of clothing, which I may customize. Should we dive into the accessories first? Yes, let's do that. First things first, look at this beautiful set To me, she's giving 90s Chanel, she's giving a bit of 90s Lacroix. It's probably a communion set or something like that, but it's just absolutely beautiful. Look at this little cross. I just think on a really good, like, solid silver chain, or you could even do it on leather if you wanted to, but it's just so well made. It's absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully you can see her properly. Really nice piece, and the earrings are super cute as well. They're on a really nice little clasp. This is how the influencers do it. I'm clearly not an influencer. I'm a thriftfluencer. I don't know. I don't really like that word, but that's the earrings. Really gorgeous. And I found a couple of really sweet brooches. Little thrift angel. Isn't she cute? And this is pretty glam. I'm not sure if it's vintage, but it's in really good condition. I like the pearls and the ornate nature of it. This necklace is really cool. It's very 90s minimalist vibe, but we saw a lot of this down the New York Fashion Week runway. Michael Kors was very into this vibe. A lot of the other collections had this sort of, I was calling it endless vacation. Pieces from another place, and I think it looks very cool contrasted with suits and, you know, silks, and yeah, so I really like that. This is nice wood. So it's a cool piece. A similar kind of aesthetic, but this one's got like a gold circular design with little diamantes, some wooden beads here on leather. Look great with silks, with suits, over a t-shirt, a great long linen dress, juxtaposed with something that's quite sort of tailored and masculine, and then adding something that's kind of got this resort feel, I think looks really great. This is stunning. Love the little taffeta bow. And look at all these pearls and shells and almost like little chandelier drops on the edge. Really beautiful. Very mermaid-like. So dainty, but then it kind of has a little bit of grit to it as well in terms of the color palette. Like it does have a little bit of a, not masculine, but it's not too girly, you know what I mean? It's got a bit of an edge to it, and you could definitely do some nice layering with a piece like this. You could do like a black choker, you could put a little cross here, then you could put something longer hanging down underneath, so like really waterfall the look. Do you want me to do an accessory styling video? Would you be into that? Me to show you how I would kind of style all these pieces? Let me know if you want me to do that. More beauties here. This is really pretty, quite dainty, and almost like a black obsidian pendant. I don't know if it's obsidian, but it definitely has that feel to it. I like that it's set against the metal chain. That one was really cool. Lee, my husband, is a big crystal guy. He's pretty knowledgeable. He thinks that these are black obsidian because they're quite shiny and they have some interesting detail to them. They're on a really nice clasp. More choker style. I think they're shell. And then I think this is wood. Nice piece. This kind of looks cute together actually. Like that sort of idea. Looks quite cool. Some great shells, which are awesome for layering and just look beautiful coming into the spring, summer. But again, I love the idea of this contrasted over a big woolly sweater for like a really cool dichotomy. The shells on this are really beautiful. Like look at the details in the shells. Can you see? So nice. Gorgeous wooden beads, or these could actually be seeds. Lee and I were not quite sure, but either way, they're really beautiful, look. gorgeous pattern in them, which made me kind of think, because each pattern is different, made me think that maybe they are seeds. This is really wow. I'm not sure if it's Indigenous, First Nations, Australian, or it's just been made by someone who is very tapped into the earth and very clever. So it's clay, leather, wood, leather, and real little like gum nuts, look, and little seeds. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so unusual, so unique, really well crafted. And I couldn't pass it up. Again, you could do some great layering with this, you know, you could do the black beads in here. You could add the shells underneath it if you wanted to, or you could do some fine gold contrasted with it, would be interesting as well. But yeah, I just was like, wow, that's definitely been handmade, and that's someone's love and time. Look at the details in the leaves. So cool, right? This bracelet is made from coconut shell. You can see in there, beautiful design on it. Really unique. Look at that, so gorgeous. This one is wooden. Again, just beautiful, the natural rings in the tree, the markings in the wood. So nice. They look kind of cool together. I always have a look in the craft section, the haberdashery, the Manchester stationery, the bits and pieces, all those little drawers and shelves and things that they sometimes have in thrift stores. And I found these little mini takeaway, Chinese takeaway containers. And I found 4 of them. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do 4 little mystery bling boxes, let's call them. Or I'll come up with something clever. I'll come up with some play on the words, takeaway treats or something like that. Maybe like Halloween themed. Oh, that's cute. Halloween themed mystery boxes. I don't know. Stay tuned for that. But I just thought they were so sweet and unusual. And I just like that it's, you know, they're just going to pop up. There's going to be 4 of them and then that's it. Little bows, which I can use on my custom packaging for my orders. Same as this. I've been using tissue paper. I also love to use those vintage patterns, but I haven't been able to find them for a while. So I've just been using plain tissue paper. I found some cellophane as well. That could be kind of nice. So grab that, much better than buying it new. Found this little guy, speaking of Halloween. So he's gonna be cute. Tell me in the comments what you're doing for Halloween. Lee and I are going to a ghost festival. We're so excited. I'm planning my outfit. I think I'm going to do Mugler. So instead of Thierry Mugler, one of my favorite 90s designers, I think I'm going to do like a Halloween version Mugler. So yeah, stay tuned. I may change my mind, but it's going to be something like that. Clothing wise, I found a classic Harley Davidson tee, which I'm thinking I'm going to customize. It's nice and oversized, it's an extra large, but I'm thinking I'm going to opulence-ify it. Might involve some tie-dye, might involve some feathers or some tassels. I don't know, I'm gonna see what comes out. This beautiful dress, which is very Dolce & Gabbana, it's made in Italy, 100% cotton, but it's got that classic Dolce style. Like look at the little cups on it and the shoestring straps. It's so good. And to find something like this in 100% cotton, it's unreal. So yes, love that. Just got this little one for me. I've always wanted a Nirvana tee, but I like that this one's got a bit of color and interesting kind of tie-dye to it. For Halloween, and definitely a little bit of McQueen vibes, skull scarf. It's not McQueen, I wish it was. It's just a fast fashion one, I think. Yeah, look, super. It's not very glamorous at all, but still, it gives the vibe. Could be cute for an outfit or just wearing on the hips with jeans as we get closer to Halloween, you know? So that's fun. As I was saying in the video, I'm very inspired by the latest Alexander McQueen show. Some people loved it, some people hated it because of the low-rise pants, but that was definitely throwing it back to one of his collections in the 2000s. So it was kind of a nod, you know? And I feel like, hey, if you want to rock it, rock it. But I love that they had the corsets on like a corset style as like a neck piece. So when I saw this, I mean, that wouldn't even fit one of my boobs in a million years. So I was thinking, could it be cut up and turned into a piece like they had in the show? You probably think I'm nuts, but I'm definitely going to see what my dressmaker can do. I had to grab this because the feathers are falling off, so I want to repurpose these feathers onto something else and maybe use this little, to be honest, that little singlet could fit my neighbor as a little dress, but we'll see what we do with that. Maybe a waist belt. Beautiful Gucci inspired wrap dress, very Diane von Furstenberg, bit of Gucci vibes for sure, but it's Leona Edmiston, which is an Australian label. I don't know if she's around anymore. Love the print, great way to get that designer vibe. I'm not sure how she got away with that actually, it's very Gucci, but hey, pop off sis. And then lastly, let me show you the two gorgeous things that I got for our apartment. Well, you would have seen them in the video, but let me show you them in situ in our apartment. Here is the gorgeous Buddha in situ against some of my plant babies and this insanely beautiful crystal that my friend Danielle gave me. Divine amethyst, so blessed that she gave this to us. It's absolutely gorge. But yeah, look at her. What should we name her? Tell me in the comments what we should call her. Lee and I are like kids, we have to name all our name all our things. But I think she looks absolutely perfect there. This is her little sister over here. Got her from another thrift store. We named her Summer. She's giving the gold vibes, the opulence. She's cute too, right? Oh look, my plant babies are going bananas. Got babies coming out of their behinds. They're very happy in here. This mirror I thrifted as well. It's a stunner. Excuse me in my slippers. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? So that's that one. And then this is the other thing that I found today, a beautiful dream catcher. I haven't had one of these for years, but I loved this one because it was all white feathers. Let's hope that it brings in some of our dreams. Lee and I want to travel next year and shoot YouTube videos all over America and England, maybe some of Asia as well. So definitely like, comment, subscribe. It helps me grow my channel. I can come and meet some of you babes in different parts of the world. Bring it on, Dreamcatcher. Bring it on. See, it was a good thrift, wasn't it? That's it though. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed coming along with me. I've been doing a lot of thrifting videos lately, so I wasn't gonna shoot this one, but I'm glad I did because I found some goodies. And now I'm off to do some more study so I can bring you the trends, fashion month, deep dive into that. And yeah, let me know if you'd like me to do an accessories styling video with the pieces that I've found recently and that are going to go up on, or are already up on opshopulence.com. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. I will see you very soon for the next video. Thank you so much for being here and for all of the love and support. Thanks for all the birthday love too. Check out opshopulence.com. Help Lee and I get overseas next year so we can come and meet you babes. We can do videos together. Maybe we can go thrifting together. Maybe we can do some cool events. I don't know. The world is our oysters. May the thrift angels always bless you. Bye.